Hey, it's James here again. So it's April 3rd, and I just got the call from the dispatcher. So it looks like I'm heading out to Mechanicsburg, pick up my first load. So I'm gonna load up the truck, go pick up the trailer. I think I might stop, get the truck washed before I get the trailer, and make my way out to Mechanicsburg to get my first loads. So here we go. Made my first stop at, since picking up the load. I'm at a Lowe's. I'm actually, not Lowe's, a Love's. I'm across the street from a Love's. The Love's parking lot was so crowded. I just came across this lot across the street. They charged $10, but they closed it off after 7. So, I was running out of time on my, ELD too. That's the thing I got to learn how to manage, but I figured I was driving since like noon today, probably a little bit before that. Anyway, it was telling me I was running out of time. I think it was the 8 hours that I was hitting, where I could have probably took a half an hour, rode a little bit more, but it's cool. I'm gonna hold up here tonight, get something to eat, relax, and finish making my way up to Vermont in the morning. As far as like this first load situation, it actually is not that bad. I mean, I'm paranoid, so I keep looking back, checking my straps. I guess that's what you're supposed to do. There's a couple of times where I was like looking at the strap shaking a little bit, and they were like worrying me, but it's fine. I got out and checked it. Everything's cool and tight, so I think I'm good to go. Yeah, wake up in the morning, finish making my way, drop this load off, and then I guess I'll officially have done my first haul, run my first load. So yeah, that's it for now. Peace. Hey, good morning. I am in, I forget what part of New York, like right around Albany. And making my way to Vermont. This chair just randomly started turning on for free. Okay. I stayed at this truck stop. It's actually a travel center last night. Pretty easy night. Wasn't too cold, so I gotta wait my 10 hours to reset my driving clock. So I'll be here probably for another 3 or 4 hours, and then I'll keep it moving. Drop off this first load. So that's it for now. All right, so I just dropped off my first load. Everything went pretty smooth. I actually was able to get everything undone pretty quickly, and now I'm on to the next stop. I got to go to Rutland, Vermont. I think it's a piece of equipment that's going to Michigan, but I'm going to take that back home, sit on that, because I can take it out there anytime next week. So that'll get me at least earning something coming back out of Vermont. So on to the next stop. It's like an hour. So I think it's like an hour and a half away. So I'm going to get down there so I can catch them before they roll out for the day. All right, so wrapping up. Been a kind of a long day today, so so I made the drop off, and so I made the drop off up in Vermont. That actually went pretty smooth, and then I was supposed to go and pick up another load to take back home, and then it was supposed to go out to like Michigan. Didn't work out though. Just the equipment wasn't ready, and so I basically had to choose whether to like wait around or just come back home. So I just figured I'd just come back home and just end the whole trip. So I'm basically on my way back home now. I stopped them like maybe halfway home because I ran out of hours, which is another thing I have to get used to managing. But yeah, had a rest stop, finished out the day. Would have liked to have an extra load, but got my first load picked up, dropped off. I would like to say without any issues, but there was, when I dropped off the one load, the only load, when I dropped off, when they were unloading it, what it was like two big, I don't know, it was like two big, just call them battery compartments. They were like 8 feet tall, and they stacked them, back to back. They stacked them back to back up on the trailer. So strapped them down and everything, but there was nothing in between them. So as I was riding, it was like a piece of them kind of like rubbed together, and it left like a mark on them. So they didn't think it would be that big of a deal, but they had to call it out because it was something that they noticed. So anyway, I would say that was just something, that was just something that didn't really throw anything off in terms of, well, I shouldn't say that either. When I did the whole factoring piece, did the invoice, did the bill of lading, did the rate sheet, did the bill of lading, and they were supposed to send the money over today. But what happened was, because they made a note on the bill of lading that there was a mark on one of the items, they have to go back and just make sure everything's good before the receiver, I think, has to go back and talk to the shipper and make sure everything's okay. But either way, so the factoring company, they're going to just make sure everything's okay in the morning. It should come through, no problems, but just not as smooth as I would like, but whatever. It's just the beginning, so yeah, I think that's it for now. I'll take myself back home, finish the trip in the morning, and try to see what I can get going maybe next week. Work with dispatch and see if I can get off to a strong start next week. So, I mean, that's it for now. I don't know if there's anything else I can... Oh, as I was parking, this was not good. As I was parking where I'm at right now, so it's like real dark in this lot. I just really wasn't paying as much attention as I should have. And like as I was coming in, one of my rub rails caught on the tail of one of the trailers. The person that's parked next door, she was real cool about it. She actually even helped me finish pulling in. So one of my rub rails is like bent in a little bit. I guess that's what they're there for. But yeah, I guess it's kind of a rough first start. Try not to be discouraged by it, but like I said, at least I got one load picked up and delivered. So that's it for now. Hopefully my next outing maybe go a little smoother.
But yeah, that's it. See you guys in the next video. I just made it back home. Unhooked the trailer. Yeah, unhooked the trailer over there. Whoops. Right there. Actually waiting for Rock with Alpha Transit. He actually got his spot. He got his spot like right next to mine. I think that's his right there. He's getting his trailer dropped off right now. And what we're going to do is take his right down to the DMV, get his inspected so he'll be ready to go. I think he's picking his truck up next week. So, going to take care of that today. But yeah, made it back home safe without any real incident. Nothing, nothing too crazy. Basically, first load is in the books. So that's it. See y'all in the next one.